here inside 2300 Arena, all building to our main card on UFC FIGHT PASS. 6 bouts coming your way there, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. 2 athletes here that have been working hard in the gym, want to be rewarded with that first taste of professional victory. Saw Gebhard battle adversity in his amateur run here at CFFC before claiming a next-gen title. Looking to show similar character in his professional run, but right now it's Justice Harris with the early takedown in top position.
Yeah, Harris getting Gebhard just pushed up against the cage here is right down to his advantage. Gebhard's got one underhook there in the neck.
Seated against the cage right now, trying to work to his knees. Has to be careful of the neck right here. Harris controlling from the front in the opening minute here. So the losses from Gebhard have come via submission. They've come in the opening round. Scramble here. They try to work back to the feet. Gebhard stands and is hanging on to the single. Up against the cage.
Some peppering little body shots here from Gebhard. Harris removes the leg there for a better stance, but Gebhard does a good job pulling Harris off the cage. Harris pushing the neck down of Gebhard.
Gebhard works back to the feet once again. Harris controlling from the outside.
Oh, nice right.
Left hand there. See Gebhard trying to attack this right arm. Back against the cage, has to let that go. Back and forth action here in the grappling department as they work against the cage. Harris kind of tried to sit out of this position, was unable to slide by.
Okay,
Gebhard works to the back, looking for the choke.
The crowd here is going wild.
Figure 4 around the body. Gebhard again, very popular around these parts. They've seen this man's durability. He is in desperate need.
Locking the body there.
The right arm under the neck. He's trying to squeeze, making the adjustment on the grip. So a lot of time to work. To let that go. Harris survives a difficult moment there. Gebhard still on the back, a lot of time to work. Hooks are in.
Harris is making it difficult here for Gebhard to lock in that submission here. Just needs to be a little patient.
Now he's trying to press down on the chin anyway.
Doing a good job at fighting the hands and turning in.
Gebhard continues to work for this choke. He's the left arm under the neck now. Attacking from the opposite side. Keith Peterson taking a close look. You can see Justice Harris looks comfortable in the moment, trying to turn back inside. Postures, belly down.
Yeah, the right idea of flattening out Harris. Harris climbing up. Going to try to shake off Gebhard from the top as he does successfully.
Very high on the back, slips off, and Justice Harris been given a reprieve. He drives down to top position. Now it's Justice Harris' opportunity to attack. Under a minute to go here in the opening round. Working against the cage, short elbow inside there. Harris looking for an opportunity to punch. Grinding effort here in the opening round.
Both fighters not really leaving much opportunity. There's a nice takedown.
Oh,
Push
reversal
down
there from Harris.
Yeah.
Rolls to top. Not a lot of time left to work here, but you can see the forearm pressing down on the neck. He's looking to attack. You heard the clapper there. Final seconds ticking off the clock. That's going to do it for a wild opening round. And man, both these athletes are going to be feeling a little exhausted after that torrid 5-minute stretch.
I mean, they were both looking for similar advances and just couldn't get the job done. Get some replays of the lower leg kick, landing a body kick there for Gebhard. Lots of scrambles. Each fighter just kind of working for an advancement, just not getting it. Got a little back take here. Gebhard did a good job with locking up the body and getting the hooks in. Here's that last takedown attempt that Gebhard pushed through, but Harris got the better exchange of.
Packed house here inside 2300 Arena. I mean, it just keeps getting more filled. Oh, I love it though. Wouldn't have it any other way on a Saturday night here in Philadelphia.
There is not one open seat.
Round 2.
I love it.
In this arena.
We're building to the main card.
Oh my gosh, and it's gonna get wild, John Morgan. It was wild when I walked through the front door. People were looking at me with a glare because they didn't, you know, I'm just cutting the line. Oh, nice body kick. Ooh. Yes. I love it here.
Harris comes out throwing. You see Gebhard kind of deep breath there again. That opening round was fast paced. Had to take a lot out of both these men. Grinding, pushing, pulling.
Definitely. Yeah, we saw a lot of reversals in that first round. Each fighter just stopping the other fighter.
Oh, big left hand there for Harris. Nice little sacrifice throw there to the ground. Works for him as he spins to the top. Gebhard back to the fence, trying to crawl up a little bit, but a little odd positioning there. Gets to a knee.
And he's doing a good job with just those little peppering shots, getting Gebhard to move a little bit so he can advance to a better position. They always say, hit him for a submission. Hit him until they want to be submitted.
Peterson appeared to be warning about the back of the head there with some of those shots. Just got to be a bit careful with the placement there. See Gebhard trying to sit out of the spot. Harris a little high on the top. Trying to find a way to maybe heel open the frame, sink in the hooks. Gebhard crawls back to his feet, trying to turn inside. Is able to do so, but immediately Harris changes levels, picks the angles, drives the action to canvas.
Yes, John, it's all about that product placement, don't you think?
Indeed it is. Pick the angle there. Oh, look at this. Can he attack that right arm? Setting up a potential omoplata here, maybe an arm bar. He's got that right arm isolated. Torque on the shoulder. That arm is in trouble right now. Now you can see Harris stepping back over, doing the exact right things to counter, get that arm back to safety. Now he'll extract it. That was a big moment for Gebhard.
It really was.
Harris dealt with it very, very well. And now it's Harris who's countering.
Yeah, advancing to that position here, being really heavy with the body. He's going to attack in ways of his own.
Right arm isolated. Gebhard there briefly. Close look inside there. High pace, grappling, exhausting work from these two. 2 minutes still to go here in the second flyweight matchup. CFFC 139.
Harris getting those double hooks in the back of Gebhard, going to lock in that body. He's got the double underhook there from behind.
Peterson complaining about the gloves or asking about stand up. Maybe he's going to have to battle out of this position.
Oh, you can't get out of this. I mean, there's too much work being made right now. not a stagnant position. Harris doing a really great job on the back.
Looking for the choke.
Absolutely.
The rear naked choke once again has been Gebhard's nemesis in his
And
professional
it's sliding
career
in
thus
here
far.
tight.
The left arm is sliding underneath the neck. Harris trying to sit
Gebhard.
down on it and smother.
He's in trouble.
Gebhard being tested. And you see he's turning the chin inside though, creates the space and survives.
Did a wonderful job at turning that chin, and you can see Gebhard just taking a deep breath. He looked up at the monitors to see how much time he had to work.
He was probably very frustrated to see that there was still nearly a minute to go. A lot of time left here to work. He's trying to turn inside.
I would have absolutely been frustrated looking up and seeing a minute left.
Able to spin inside and face his opponent. Fortunately, that ends up giving up mount to Harris. Spins again to expose the back once again. 30 seconds remaining. Harris pounding away with hammer fist. Keith Peterson watching on top. Making sure the shots all land legally. Gebhard once again is going to have to defend this rear naked choke. Harris, short time left to do it.
Yeah, and we're creeping into that 10 seconds left here in the second round.
He's going to give it one more go here late. Why not? You're already here. See if you can make something happen late. Gebhard though survives until the bell. And another gut-wrenching round for these two. This will be a gut check going into the third as these two men seek their first professional victory.
A little longer than our last fight, John.
Indeed. Push to the limit.
CFFC is going to give us these beautiful slow motion replays of these strikes from Harris landing on Gebhard. Definitely left him open there for a knee there if he could have. Good top pressure. Going for the arm. This is the omoplata right here. Unsuccessful. Good stacking, getting above Gebhard to just pop his arm right out. Great job by Harris, landing down some hammer fists. Here we've got the rear naked choke here, attempt from Harris. And Gebhard again, he does a great job himself getting out.
Got to give Gebhard a lot of credit. He's succumbed to two previous
Third
rear naked
and
chokes.
final round.
Refused to give up in that position, but you can see gut check heading into the third for these two. Gebhard comes out swinging. Throwing big shots there. Oh my gosh, careful with that. Keith Peterson was right on top, but a little worried there was an illegal shot there as Harris was a downed opponent. You carry on, doesn't land it too clean. Bit of a wild start to the open there. Gebhard had a little bit of a weird body language, but kind of grabbed himself for a moment. Harris just throws him to the floor. Gebhard crawls back up. I don't know if something's bothering Gebhard at the moment. He's certainly in a fist fight right now. See Gebhard battle through adversity throughout his career. He's facing it once again. A lot of time left to compete here in the third. Judges' scores could be anywhere after 2 rounds.
It really could be. The board is all over. And Gebhard's got to be careful. He's leaving himself open for some nice knees here if Harris decides to use those weapons. Nice elbow exchange on the out there.
Look at that change of levels for Harris. Gebhard, though, defends it, felt it coming, trying to attack the neck from a standing position. Tense moments there briefly for Justice Harris, but he was able to extract the neck with no issue. Working in the clinch here. Again, it's been an exhausting pace between these two.
It has been.
Harris had the forehead on the chin there, just grinding away. Controlling from the outside for the time being.
Yeah, Gebhard is looking uncomfortable. He keeps looking up at the clock to see how much more time he has to work. Harris just dialed in here, trying to get some nice elbows there on the outer exchanges of that clinch. Gebhard looking for a little sweep here, attempt. Oh, grabbing the single leg.
Gebhard trying to
little puzzle here to figure out. Gebhard has got to do a little more than hanging on to Harris right now. He's just getting some. There we go. That's a good takedown for him right now.
Could be a key moment in this fight. Again, I don't know that either man can feel comfortable about where the judges have this thing right now with a little under 2 minutes to go. It's been back and forth. Momentum from both sides. Right now, a little bit of late control isn't necessarily a bad thing for Nick Gebhard.
Yeah, takedown right now will definitely help him in the judges' eyes, especially being in such a late minutes of round 3.
Just trying to get his feet under him, work back to a standing position. Gebhard doing a good job controlling the legs, controlling the angles, pulling it away, not allowing it to build up on that base. Therefore, Harris is forced to work this kind of odd seated position with his legs to the side. Difficult to gain any real power in there. You can see the right leg of Gebhard kind of stapling his opponent's leg down. Harris addresses that, tries to pull it free. Wants to throw some elbows in there, has to watch the back of the head. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd.
And right now, Gebhard's comfortable. He's controlling Harris. He's working his way to the back.
Slip out to the back. Harris doing a good job of preventing that overhook. He turns inside. Another big takedown opportunity here for Gebhard. He's deep on that single. Harris showing nice balance though. Gebhard tries to switch to the double, but he's too low here. Now Harris trying to tee away. Lines are hitting the shoulder and body. You can see Gebhard doing a good job of trying to keep the temple tucked away there. Harris pummeling to the body. The short shots inside.
Gebhard's displaying some damage here on his face. He's bleeding a little bit, but Harris definitely has the strike count is way up for Harris with this fight tonight. So
Final seconds ticking off the clock there. You can hear it, see it. Finish from Harris here, throwing short shots late. A lot of respect between these two. Exhausted after 3 rounds. Back and forth from start to finish. You can see Gebhard is exhausted. Harris puts his hands in the air. I tend to think the judges may award him the decision, but we'll wait for their scores to be tallied after what was a wild fight indeed. 2 men that had struggled early in their careers. Both were seeking that first pro win. I believe it may have been Justice Harris that got it tonight.
let's take a closer look at this action here. Harris with the knockdown, trying to get a little fancy with a spinning back fist. There was the knee that we were questioned with. It did land a little bit on the shoulder here, so we're good to go. But there it was, the shove down almost right into the knee with that, into the shoulder with that knee. Could have been a devastating end with an illegal blow, but here we're gonna get some beautiful, just some beautiful action there.
You see him looking down at that left hand. Just at the start of the third round, it looked like something was bothering him. I don't know if it was that hand and what it was, but gutsy effort from Nicky Jaws once again. The man always comes out to fight, but feels to me like Justice Harris made the trip in from New York and secured his first pro victory. We shall see if the judges agree. These men were back and forth from start to finish. Respect between them all, deservedly so.
Hey, and this is an unforgiving sport. It's very grueling. It's so hard to be in there. You really, it just takes a testament to both fighters. If they go in there, they give it their all.
Indeed they are. David Sarnoff has the scores. Let's take it up for him and find out our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges, Coldflesh, Urban, and Crosby, have the fight 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Justice the Daywalker Harris.
So no surprises there in the scoring. Perhaps only a surprise that it went all the way to the distance. These two men had Both had some struggles, and the team fights in early. Man, they got their hearts and their guts checked tonight. They pushed through to the very end, and it's Justice Harris who walks away with the win tonight.